Hello everyone, let me just move the mic. Okay, that's much better. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Okay. Nice, okay. As always, I'm just checking if I have everything that I need. Okay, yeah, I should have everything. Nice, okay, so today I'm actually starting to work on a concept for my next collab video. And it's another concept swap with the other world builders, with the Broken Bar, the Winter and Cryptic Galapagos. And this time I am actually doing a concept for Cryptic Galapagos. And I've been watching a lot of his videos in the last few days because I wanted to refresh some of the info. And one thing that I knew is that I wanted to work on an environment, and we convened actually that it would be really cool to do a concept for the village and the buildings of the Salt Scale, which is a clan. Salt Scales, yes. I'm going to take a few notes on my Photoshop document, as I usually do. So I just need to move a few things around. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take a few notes here, because today is going to be very like focused on concepting, putting down ideas. This is not very visible. Let's just stay with the dark color. Okay, I just have a few notes on my sketchbook here that I took while watching Cryptic videos. So they are based in the Isle of Alder, which is Santa Cruz. Because I will need to check a few real-world references. Hello, Miraculous! Hello! Today I'm working on the concept for my next like concept swap collaboration that I'm doing with the other world builders, and this time I'm doing a concept for Cryptic Galapagos. So I'm taking, actually I took a few notes because I was watching his videos this morning and the last few days, and I decided to do an environment. And speaking with the Cryptic, he actually would need the concepts for like where these specific iguanas live, and they are the Salt Scales clan, and they have these like malachite knights. I love this sketch, and they live inside rocks, and they carved their cities and their villages inside the rocks. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm excited to do something different. And yeah, I will need to go and grab a few references. And since it's based on the real world Galapagos, I can just go and check online for maybe like some cool photographs of the location. I had Pinterest here somewhere. Ah, there you go. Let's see what Pinterest gives us. Galapagos. Because I want to see the general vibe of the location. Also seeing like what types of rocks there are. So today is mostly like putting down some initial ideas, and I am still waiting for Cryptic to send me a few more references. And so yeah, today is going to be... These pictures are small. It's fine. I just want to put together the references today and see what can I do with the information that I have about his project, about this clan of iguanas is actually like very advanced technologically, so I can justify a few decisions in the like design of their buildings. so they don't have to be just I don't know, like holes in the ground or something like that. It can be a little bit more advanced. I'm going to probably search on Google. These rocks are so cool. Like seeing something like this, I'm already imagining maybe there's a, like imagine these on like a slightly bigger scale, and there's a whole village inside. I think I'm going to grab a few of these, and then I'm basically doing a deep dive into the Galapagos Islands. Now I just want the picture, please. Thank you. I also want to see the colors, you know, see what kind of light there is. The idea is basically to do maybe a concept of one of their buildings, similar to like this hut. I think this is from another type of clan, or this is just one of their buildings. Looks like a forge. So it's this time is mostly like understanding how they live, how their houses look like. I think one other thing that I might do is to look at some like travel videos from these plays, because sometimes you know, pictures are not enough to just get a vibe. If I feel that I need a little bit more info, so I might do that tomorrow. Let's see, today, I think, as I said, today is going to be a lot of putting down some basic ideas to understand what I can draw that is that follows the rules of the world building. But yeah, I mostly wanted to see the type of rocks. I'm seeing these one a lot, so that's good to know. Ah, they're so cool. Oh, so majestic. Just gonna pop this one in here. Iguanas are so cool. Then there's these trees. Like they're cactuses. Wow. This is quite cool. If we can find maybe a big one. Yeah. I think this gives the vibe. Oh, this one is the... Oh, wow. Please, smaller next time. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I was saying that this rock over here looks like the same as this one. So cool. Hello, Arcade. Welcome, welcome. Oh, okay, this image is nice. To see the texture of the rock. Landscapes, yeah, I'm doing an environment piece for Cryptic Galapagos. And yeah, it's for the next concept swap collaboration video. And I'm really excited. I'm going to do some concepts for the houses of one of the iguanas clans. And I really wanted to do also like an environment, so I would love to be able to do a proper concept of maybe one of the houses that they usually carve inside of rocks, of stones, and then do like a full landscape piece. It will be so cool. So I'm just gathering a few references. I've seen that Crockett Studio are making a game now. Last time I checked, they were like a loose group of freelance concept artists. Oh, okay. My concept art is part of Crockett, that's why I care. Oh, Crockett Studio. Let me check that out. I don't know. Crockett Studio? I don't know the name. But maybe... Oh, yes, okay. Yeah, there you go, as usual. I cannot remember the names, but when I see the art, I recognize it. Oh, nice. That's so nice. Our game, Willbound. Pitch deck. Ooh, pitch deck PDF. Ooh. Okay, and it goes back to here. Oh, I'm gonna leave this one open in another tab. There you go. I'm just gonna put it on the other screen so I can check it out. Nice. Okay, I think I'm going to spend a little bit more looking here at some references, and then I'm going to start putting down some ideas. Yo, hello Marco, hello. Look how many people there are now. Yeah, it looks like a pretty big team. The 3D people and the coders are all new. Nice. I noticed that they are all Italian, at least the names. I'm just looking if I know someone, but I don't think I do. Nice. I have the biggest knot on my hair here and it's driving me crazy. Okay, I just need to ignore that. Okay, yes, let's go back to landscape searching. Like, look, it feels like I'm doing like a location scouting. Okay, so this is the Isle. Okay. The island. And I know that the Salt Scales clan is actually, I think it's set in this part, like the southern part of the island. At least the main cities are there, but then they are scattered throughout the island. So Tortuga Bay, oh, that makes me think of Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, this place looks cool. Can I have a slightly bigger picture? Yes. I'm thinking like if we have a structure like these, maybe on the sides, that will be the houses. Then I know that the main city is basically, it has the most important palace and buildings on the higher levels, and then the lower levels are for more like a common folk. And how? Oh yes, Cryptic said that it's basically the main city is the King's Landing of the Cryptic Galapagos. Okay, so that's a good reference. Hello, Jay Barton. How do you all love watching creative processes as I do the same? I'm a sneaky snake who takes little bits of ideas. Nice. Yeah, I do the same. I do the same when I watch other people's videos. I always like on the lookout for some inspiration and see like how they deal with different parts of the process. So yeah, good to have you here. Okay, I think I'm going to start at least sketching something. I already know that I will probably I won't be able to have like a clear idea today, because this is very different from my project, so I need to get sort of like into the mood, and that always takes a little bit of time. But at least I can put down some sketches. So Um, Stone. Hello, Paul. Hello over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me grab my trusty round brush. Now, I truly think that place like this, it's a nice starting point for the concept of the whole city. I'm just gonna try. Let's see. And also, I won't be like doing what I see in the references perfectly, like 101. It's his project is set in the actual Galapagos, but of course, there's a little bit of of freedom in terms of the environments. Like, I still wanted to respect maybe the type of rocks, of plants, but yeah, I don't need to like recreate the places perfectly. But this one, I really like the shape, and I think it could work. So imagine like seeing also like these rock formation. It's really cool. So I'm imagining maybe to take inspiration from that to build a sort of palace, because they have a palace for nobility and for the most important people in the clan. What if the palace is kind of like similar? It was maybe like carved from a taller mountain. Also, I need to remember that these are iguanas. They are smaller than a human. I think I cannot remember how tall Cryptic made them, like in relationship to a human. So I'm just going to quickly go to his channel, because I remember that there was a few concepts that showed the height. Oh, there you go. Okay, because I remember this video, and you can no, you can barely see it, but there's this super cool image. Let's see if I can stop it before the the subscriber, because I remember this image. There you go. You have the humans there. Let me just grab a screen grab, because these will be super important for me. Let's see, where did it go? Screenshots. Nice. Let me save it in the right folder, and then I'm gonna pop it right here. I'm gonna make it smaller and just put it up here. Yeah, so basically these are the guys that I'm going to design the city for. And yeah, I think this is the height. So it's basically half a human. Yeah, I think so. If I put a line. Yeah, okay. Good to know, good to know. By the way, my rigging tool is coming together. Ooh, nice! It finally has enough functionality to be useful. With Blender 5.2, one of the features I planned isn't relevant anymore because they built the main idea into Blender itself. Oh, okay, okay. Nice. That is a really sick image. Yes, it is. It is. I love his art style, and it's like the lore and all the details. I love it. If you don't maybe like follow him, I'm gonna actually leave the link to his YouTube channel in chat. Let me just copy that. There you go. Just gonna put it on Twitch as well. So yeah, if you want to check some really intriguing world building, definitely check Cryptic videos out. So given that the iguanas are half the size of a human, I need to remember that, because yeah, their houses will be, of course, smaller. And what I'm drawing right now is like so massive. So let's see what we can do about it. think I'm going to probably sketch the idea and then work on the scale, because it's really difficult. Like I can make these islands simply like be smaller than what it appears like. Oh no, suddenly I need I need more space. Oh no. Okay, let's do it like this. This part of the process is always my favorite, but it's also a little bit nerve-wracking, because I always want to, succeed right away, and then there's like this fight, internal fight, where I'm like, yeah, the point of all of this is that you cannot succeed on the first sketch. That's why you make sketches, like you make quick drawings, so you can make a lot and see which one will work. And then I'm like, no, this needs to be perfect. But yeah, considering that I still need to receive a few more info on how these these clan build their structures, I cannot even like go too far with the concept. So that's why today I wanted to keep it very generic and do a few landscapes with possible locations for the main city. And then I will probably have to come back and revisit a few of the designs. I'm still learning animation. At the moment I watch Brent George's series Anatomy of an Action, where he's going through his process and demonstrates it with a simple example. Very interesting. Oh, nice. Very nice. It's basically just a jump but with the perfectionism of a dedicated animator. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, sometimes even like something simple like that, but explained by a professional or someone that with a lot of passion can really make the difference. Oh, I don't know if you saw my latest vlog already, guys, but I'm basically I was designing a sticker sheet for my shop, and I had a few issues with the understanding how to set up properly the cut machine to make the sticker sheets, because I was able to do like normal stickers where you cut all the way through in the paper and then you have the single sticker. But doing like sticker sheets, it's a little bit more complicated. But yesterday I was able to do it, and I filmed it today for the next vlog, and I'm so happy. I already like used a couple of the stickers on my planner, and it's so surreal to see like stickers, like small stickers on my planner next to others that I have from from brands or from other artists. It's so nice. It's so strange, like I'm so used to my art being just digital, or the sketches on the sketchbook, but an actual like product with my stuff. Oh, that is so true, Arcade. Seeing someone process just always helps to learn something new. Absolutely. Sometimes you don't even like know when something interesting will come from when you check someone else's process. It could be like a very simple and small thing, but maybe like it changes everything and for the better. Yeah, stickers! Yeah, I'm trying to drop the new products this week. I think I'm going to use some time tomorrow morning to take the pictures of the latest stickers, and then create all the listings on Etsy. And yeah, then I'll probably do a few videos for TikTok and for Instagram. Let's see how it goes. Because if the shop grows, then it's when I will probably be able to afford to send to Europe as well. Sometimes I feel not very productive when I'm learning complex things like animation. I have to tell myself that it takes time to learn. Oh, yes, I'm not patient enough with these things. Honestly, same. I usually like want a result right away, and then I get frustrated, and then I try to I try to basically like, I don't know, make myself like use logic. Like, hey, you're trying to do something that is very difficult, maybe like super new for you. Give yourself time. And I'm like, no, I want this to work right now, right away. Gotta catch up with on the vlogs. I imagine myself having a cup of coffee or tea and just having the chillest moment, bringing the vlogs, binging the vlogs once I'm done with work. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the beauty of YouTube videos. You put them up, and then people can catch up with them whenever they are there. There's no rush, and I've been watching a lot of vlogs lately, especially because, again, seeing like how other people manage their online shops and how they design products inspires me a lot. Also, like I learn through them because I see how they manage manufacturing, how they manage the actual like design process. And it's so nice. I have like a backlog of so many vlogs, so I'm trying to catch up, and maybe like I usually watch one or two in the morning while having breakfast. But then I save a ton for the weekend when I know that I might be like, rotting on the sofa in the evening, and I just want to watch some vlogs and have a chill time. Okay, this was a nice like warm-up sketch, and I think it it gives that like a King's Landing vibe, but of course a little bit more wild. Again, I don't know the level. Like, I know that this clan of iguanas is really advanced technologically. They're very famous for their armors and weapons. But I don't exactly know about their environment, like their buildings and their architecture. So I'm just gonna keep it a little bit vague for now. Another cool thing could be these areas here with the river. That could be cool. No, I don't like this. I want to do another point of view, because if we need to have that that thing for which there's maybe like a taller palace and then smaller buildings. Maybe we have yes, we have a river. Maybe it goes to the palace. Maybe it's built like that. This is a sketch that doesn't make any sense. Hello Nina, hello, welcome. Finally caught a live stream, welcome, hello. Everyone like this stream right now, or I won't buy your ice cream from the shop. Oh no, I'm gonna leave a like to my own stream because I want ice cream too. I've watched the vlog. I wanted to write a comment with the sparkle emoji. Yay! In general, I kind of want to comment on your vlogs more. Thank you so much, Miraculous, since they don't have too many views. Yeah, because I mean the channel is still small. Also, I noticed the views going down a lot during the summer compared to the majority of the other videos where you know, they were a little bit higher. Also, the vlogs are kind of like a new thing, so I think YouTube is a little bit confused about what the hell I'm doing. So it will take a little bit of time, but I am enjoying the vlogs because they keep the channel alive, and it's a really good like posting schedule to have one video every week, and then the occasional video about Druwides or about whatever else that I'm doing, like in this case for the art swap with other world builders. So I really enjoy the vlogs. I'm also like getting a little bit faster with the editing, so they don't take a huge toll. Also, I noticed that the fact that I need to record myself, and sometimes the vlog is also like a way for me to give myself tasks. It makes me so much productive because I'm like thinking, oh, I need to vlog today, but I don't like think about it in a negative way, like, oh, I don't want to work and I have to do the vlog. Like, no, if I'm not feeling well, I won't be doing like any recording that day. But it's I feel that it's like a positive reinforcement, like, oh, if I want to do a nice vlog, I'm gonna do some work, and I don't know, it's really working for me. And whoa, these sketch, guys, whoa, what is this? What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm just gonna start again. Like this image could work. Okay, let me just let's put down the big shapes first. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for checking the vlogs out and for leaving likes and comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You said vague, and it sure was a vague sketch. Like, it was basically like, you know, guys, yeah? Can you see? Can you see the vision? Like, can you... It's clear, right? I mean, you can still like see things inside of those lines and shapes, but yeah, no, I need something a little bit more clear. And I'm clapping at every word. Okay, this is going a little bit better because we could have the main city in this rock. We have the river down here. I want to check out the vlogs too. I saw a little bit of the one they posted last week, and now there is a new one, so much to catch up on. Yes, there's so many, and thank you so much for checking the vlogs. I also have to apologize because the last one, the one that I put up yesterday, it's so long. Like, I don't know what happened, guys. I was even like unwell on Thursday and Friday, but on Monday, I like with the footage from Monday, I could have done a full-on vlog of like 20 minutes. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to, you know, to be a little bit more selective this week and have a shorter vlog just to compensate, because the 40+ minutes one, oh my god, I basically made like a short movie. I don't know what happened. And sometimes I record quite a lot because it's always better to have more footage than what you need. But yeah, that was a little bit too much. And I'm actually like the first one that enjoys like 50 or an hour and a half long vlogs, because I usually have them in the background while I'm doing stuff. Like, even, I don't know, I'm doing dishes, I have someone's vlog, or maybe like I usually maybe like put up something that I don't, something that is really nice to have in the background just to keep you company. And vlogs are perfect for that. I mean, sometimes you glance at what the person is doing, but if they're like chatting and talking, it's a very good company to have. I think YouTube is surprisingly good at recommending content to a specific target group. Like, for me, I get obscure game dev and art streams, even though it's not a very popular genre. Yes, I noticed the same. Like, it's very good at and noticing what maybe you've enjoyed and you've watched, and then it starts like proposing that type of content. And now that I'm watching a lot of vlogs of other artists that maybe are starting out with the online shops, I also get a lot of very small channels, and I love that, because usually it's always the first, maybe like the usual like 5 or 6 ones with almost like half a million subscribers, or like 250,000 subscribers. And I enjoy when I get recommended someone that is very similar in numbers with what I have, or maybe like a little bit bigger. I enjoy it because it's new voices and new visions, new art styles. It's so good. Also, like, people from new places in the world, and they're not always the same ones that are usually like from the US or maybe the UK. So it's really nice. Well done, YouTube. Really like longer videos in general these days. Yeah, I actually go like there's periods where maybe I enjoy a shorter video, and others in which I'm like always craving for very long ones, so I can put up that video and leave it for, it's half an hour, 40 minutes, 1 hour, whatever. It's also like a sort of a way to give myself a set time. So I would say, okay, for the duration of this video, I'm going to concentrate and work on this thing. And it's very, very good. I've noticed these smaller channels, Rex, too. Yeah, it's so good. I even got a recommendation for the reset with Kat Barton. She's like a former game director, I think, who talks about how to stay organized and motivated in game development. That's really interesting. Oh, I'm gonna write that down. That actually interests me. The reset. Oh, nice. Oh, this is very interesting, Miraculous. Thank you. Oh, how to avoid the procrastinate, crunch, burnout cycle. Yeah. Oh, how to survive a conference without burning out. Yes, please. Amazing. Oh, I'm gonna check this out for sure. She's got like 20 views on her last video. Oh, I'm gonna watch all of her videos. Actually, there you go, subscribe. Oh, but it's so good to see that, she keeps posting. I think YouTube is truly like a marathon. You have to keep going. You never know when maybe, one video will go well, maybe a couple of videos, maybe one will go super well. So I think it's a struggle and it takes a lot of work, but I always appreciate when I see people, that keep going and they keep publishing and can keep like uploading stuff. And art vlog is so good to work with. Yeah, it's so nice. Do you stream on a regular schedule? Yes, I do. I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays around 3 p.m. UK time, and I usually go on for about like 3 hours, and sometimes I might like change the schedule, and I always make sure to let people know in advance, and I usually do that on my socials, on Instagram and TikTok, and also on our Discord channel server. Sorry, I always mix the words. Yeah, on our Discord server. So yeah, but usually it's Tuesday and Thursday. Goth Boss, yeah! I love the background that she has. Nice. Alba streams are the best to co-work with, although I usually just log in and watch or accidentally nap. Oh, well, I'm actually happy that is this is a safe space and it's relaxing enough for you to feel safe to nap, I love that. And also, I mean, when you need a nap, you have to nap. I had a nap today because I'm waking up a little bit earlier than usual because I want to start the day in like a calm way by like having some extra time to have breakfast, which is very important for me. Watch a few vlogs, a few videos, And I really love that time where I can take maybe an hour and a half, and just sip my tea with all the calmness in the world. Just enjoying the unemployed life. I usually used to do it when I used to work in retail, and sometimes I had the very early morning shifts, which, yes, the struggle of waking up at like 5 a.m. or 4, but the fact that you ended like a shift at maybe like 10, 11 in the morning, it was so nice. Like, oh my god, I have the whole day in front of me. Then yeah, then I was too tired and too like mentally burned out to to do anything, but the thought was nice. And even then I used to wake up a little bit earlier, so maybe the time that I needed to reach the shop was like maybe it was enough to wake up at 5 or 5:30, but I used to wake up maybe a half an hour before, just to have my breakfast and chill for a little bit, mentally prepare for a customer fronted job, which I hate. Also, my cat has been has been looking at me, sitting in front of the door, and I don't know what she wants, because she will eat in an hour. Hello, Greek Flocky. Hello, welcome. My cat is looking at me so intensely. I'm gonna take a picture of her. She's looking through me. Okay, so we have these rock formations over here, and it would be really cool if they had their palace here carved. Oh, she's slowly blinking at me. Oh, I feel blessed. What's the concept for this scene you're making? So basically, I am starting the first sketches for an art swap that I'm doing with another world builder called Cryptic Galapagos. And after like speaking with him, I knew I wanted to do an environment, because his characters are actually all iguanas. I am not very good at drawing and doing concepts of creatures, but I really love doing environments. and this is one of the pieces from his project. And he basically said that he will really need a concept of the place where these specific iguanas, the Malachite Knights, live. And he told me that they usually carve their cities inside of the stone formations. So I'm basically playing with ideas right now. I am keeping the design of the actual building a little bit vague because I'm still waiting for him to maybe give me a few more references and a little bit more information. And here you can see one of his concepts. I think this is a forge. These clan of iguanas, they are very advanced technologically, and they are especially good at forging armor and weapons. So that's really cool, because in terms of how they will build their cities, they have a little bit more technology compared to other clans who basically live in small huts and small, like, simple constructions, or some of them they don't even have an actual village or city or something like that. So yeah, that's the idea. The project, which is called the Cryptic Galapagos, is actually set in the Galapagos Islands, and this clan in particular is set in the island of Aldar, which in our world is called Santa Cruz. So I gathered a few references from the actual island, just to see, the type of rock that is present on the island, the type of vegetation, also see the colors. Like this one I especially like. I'm imagining these colors for the river here, and these colors for the rock. So yeah, right now I'm just putting down some very rough sketches, and then I will probably keep working on these concepts for the this week for sure. So I will probably work on these on Thursday. And actually, let me check my planner, because I need to have these done not next week, but the week after. So yeah, I just need to have it done for at least the 2nd of August, because on the 3rd we are going to reveal the concepts to each other. I'm doing this collaboration with the 3 other world builders, Cryptic Galapagos, the Brackenbard, and Winter. We already did one, and we basically always pick up the names randomly, and yeah, it's really, really fun. It's really nerve-wracking because I want to respect the source material, and I've been watching Cryptic Galapagos videos in the last few days, and I want to like do something that he might be inspired by, or that he can straight up use in his project. And he actually, in the latest concept swap, he did a creature design for my project, Druwides. So I really want to return the favor, because he did such an amazing job, and I 100% going to use his concept in my project. Last time it was super epic. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. They really had to adapt so their work will fit into the world of the other artists. Yeah, it was super fun, but yeah, as I said, you really need to think about the other person's project and their themes, their also like art and design language, and it's really challenging, but it's super fun. Isn't this the third collab? Yes, basically it is, yeah, because we did the very first one where we needed to create a creature using like a prompter that gave us words, like random words, and with those words, we needed they were like adjectives about like animals, and using those we needed to pick up 4. Using those we had to design a creature. That was the very first collaboration. And the last one I had to do a concept for Winter's project, which is called the Copper Veil, and that one was so fun because I got to do a character, and I also love to design characters. Do you have any tips on how to get started with this kind of stuff? I'm working on a planet, but don't know what to even draw for first. Ooh. I hope to make art swaps too and make better connections with other world builders too. Love the idea of other worlds who kind of meshing into each other. Also like the inspiration you could get just seeing how a different person takes on a concept. Absolutely. In terms of like tips, if you have like your own world building, I remember like the idea for mine came from a random character design that I did, but when after doing that and a few other characters and kind of like deciding to do a whole world building, one of the first things that I did was to write down a very like simple breakdown of the story, but then I immediately sketched a map, and I did that on like a random piece of paper with a pen, nothing too fancy, just trying to put down like how the location looks like, and that really helped me in deciding the different also like biomes, different kind of places that will be present in the world, because that also tells me which kind of characters there will be, and animals and plants. So like for me personally, doing a very, very simple map really helped a lot. And I don't know if I still have the actual map, like the very first one that I did. If I do, if I can find it, I'm going to show you. I think I have it on the... Yes, it's not this one. It's not this one. No, this is the end result. I'm gonna show you. Nope, not this one. Nope. Wait. Oh, this is the one. Yes, this is the one. This is the very first map that I drew, like in a graph paper, like with the squares, like literally the first piece of paper that was like probably closest to me, a pen and a few colored pencils. That's it. And this actually helped me a lot to trying to understand how the place looks like. Then I decided to make it bigger actually, and make like a bigger continent. Let me see if I can find it, because I should have that one too. Ooh. So I have so many levels. Yeah, there you go. This is the rest of the sketch. Here, where is like white, is where the other sketch comes from. I just cut it off. But yeah, this was the beginning. And then I started, doing the clean version here on Photoshop. But I did the clean version years after sketching this one. So I would say that a map really helps. I really like the map because it's a really technical way of organizing everything. But then, like, it depends on the story, or if even there is a story. Like, if you don't have a story and you just want to do a general world building, I will say that depending on your strengths, you could just maybe like put together a few reference images from landscapes, just to just to have an idea of how the place looks like. And then if you're, for example, you like drawing characters, you can start to imagine like what kind of characters live in those landscapes. Or you can do the opposite, like if you're good with environments, you can draw the environments, maybe like still using references like I do. I think it's super important. And then maybe for the characters, you could even just grab a few photographs online of some pictures of people with cool outfits that maybe inspire you and that you think they will be fitting for that place. I think the map plus the reference research and organizing everything, dividing, if you have, for example, different factions and different areas, being like very organized is one of the first things for like a world building, because it's a creative endeavor and it's very, very big, and it gets massive in like no time. So the more you keep it organized, in different folders or different like boards on Pinterest, for example, it's the better. So you can have everything there for you when you want to draw something. Oh, sorry, I went on a tangent there. Couple Veil, love their work so much. Nice. This stream is making me make a video queue. Nice. Yo, Hungry, hello. Not gonna lie, the preliminary map is also really good. Oh, thank you. Goose, hello. It is what I think it is. Is this the mapped world? Yes, I was just showing the very first iteration of the map, which I did on literally a random piece of paper. Love a first sketch map. Yeah. How do you even make those maps? Those are so cool. Oh, thank you. It's the final like map is literally like a flat color, and then I played on top with those like very texture brushes that I never use for anything else. My word is basically just random unrelated things I like. That's valid as well. Celtic inspired fantasy plus paranormal investigations, which so good, plus survival video games plus JRPGs. Nice. Oh, Lotus, hello, hi. Sorry, I was just reading the messages and not reading the names. Hello, welcome, welcome. It's lots of work. Yeah, it is. I like it. So, I have that pushes me through. But yeah, sometimes I get like a little bit overwhelmed by all the things that I want to do, all the things that I have to do, and all the things that I could do with my project. So sometimes I'm like, whoa, a little bit dizzy. I love the geography, architecture, and environmental storytelling you do. Thank you so much, Goose. Okay, what am I doing here? I don't know, I really like these kind of like spikes. Now that I think about it, I should have changed the title of today's live stream, because for those of you who just joined us, today I'm working on a Cryptic Galapagos project. We are doing another concept art swap, and yeah, I'm trying my best to create something that he can use on his project, and it follows all the world building rules of the Cryptic Galapagos, but maybe, you know, give it a little bit of a I don't know, Alba flair, which I don't even know what that will be, but I know that he doesn't really enjoy doing environments, so I know that he will appreciate it greatly to have another environment for his project. I might not be able to do a very like final, super detailed and painted version for in time for when I have to show him the results, but I don't exclude the fact that I might be working on this concept for a little bit longer, like after the reveal, just to give it that extra rendering maybe. My board will be Oni inspired. I decided to scrap an old board I had before because it just never went anywhere. Oh, I feel that. So I need something new, something I don't see as much as work. Yeah. Only like a horned demon. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. The fact of maybe like, you know, starting something and then after a little bit, maybe you even like enjoyed the time that you worked on that, but you feel the need for something else, something new. I remember that when I started working on my project, I was going in a different direction. I was going in a more like a historically accurate thing, close to like a Celtic mythology and Celtic tradition and history. And then one day I felt that I was really stuck, and I had a lot of obstacles because I was trying to be too close to history, and what I really wanted to do was make these more fantasy. So I started doing just that, and I'm having so much more fun. And I want to work on my project more. Like before, I had some periods in which I really didn't want to do anything for it because I felt like so like imprisoned into my the rules that I set up for myself, and that was not good. Now that I think about it, I haven't added a horn demon in my world. It must be done. Nice. You know what? I don't have like demons or things like that, but I have a scary like spirits from like a... Oh, someone is hungry. From like the what I called the other world, which is the world of the spirits. Maybe some of them will have horns. Oh, meow. Do you like the idea? Yeah? Okay. Especially since the art from back then looks absolutely horrid now. Yeah, I had to like I have to go back and maybe like do a updated version of some of the early art for Druides, because some of it is actually like, okay, not bad, but a lot of it is like, woof, woof. I'm trying to even make powers, they have a realistic like static electricity of the planet, cool, and that they can channel and use, like even use iron particles and such. More Oni, more Oni. I love that. Oh, that's so, yeah, that's so cool, Nina. They can have their powers amplified if they are in specific terrain. Ooh, my like strategic game brain is activating. Kind of like how a compass doesn't work when a certain kind of rock. Ooh. Love that. Love that. Yeah, speaking about like magic, I feel that I need to take some time to define a little bit more the magic in my own project, because it's kind of vague at the moment. There's a few details like where the energy, the magic energy comes from, and how people that can use magic, how they like how they keep it inside of their bodies. I basically created a whole like organ that is a magic storage that some people have, but I still need to define a little bit better the types of magic and exactly how maybe someone absorbs the energy from the world. But yeah, it's all like fun stuff. So might just like I just need to like sit down and write these things, because every time maybe I'm like thinking about them while I'm doing other things, and then I don't write anything down, and then I forget. That's so clever. That's a really good idea. I might do that as well. Maybe they just have to eat a stone that preserves energy. Nice. Something really weird. I actually love that. Like, imagine that maybe the stone itself, like it's very small when you first eat it, and then maybe the magic makes it like grow a little bit bigger. Maybe it changes the shape and it takes all the like the empty space inside of the body. So in the end, maybe like the stone has a very weird shape. So many good ideas. I like when there's magic where you, yeah, okay, magic that you can also like maybe leave some things unexplained, but other things are very like tangible, and you can actually like see them. So for example, like the organ, it's like okay, it's a storage for this magic energy, but it's still I wrote that it's basically still unknown how the people harness the magic, and exactly like how this organ works. It's something that one of the factions in my world is studying, because they want to try and recreate an artificial version. And yeah, I don't know, I really love when magic mixes with the very like tangible aspects. Ooh, like a pearl. Yes, so good. Yeah, something like that. I love brainstorming. Yes, I love that too. Yeah, the live streams are always so great for brainstorming, because I mean you guys always have so many good ideas. Also, as we said before, like hearing about other people's projects can like kickstart some new ideas for your own project, and we basically like bouncing ideas off of each other. I love that. Because otherwise, you know, it's just me in my studio, and maybe sometimes I bother my my partner, but it's usually just me, and is actually like my partner is very curious, and he will ask me questions, and when he asks me questions again, it's very very useful, because you start thinking, and maybe you start like saying things out loud, and that makes you I don't know, realize new things that you can add, or things that maybe don't really work. So nice. Yeah, just document what they know and not directly what you know. Yes, so it's just the species figuring out. Exactly. Yeah, because sometimes it's really useful when maybe, especially for me, since I'm working on the world building in real time, like while I'm doing the videos about my project, there's things that maybe I will leave a little bit open, and it's usually because I haven't decided what I like yet, or I haven't figured out what's the best way to write something, and I actually love that because again, it can happen that from maybe like a comment in a video, some good ideas will come out, and they're probably better ideas than the ones that I could have on my own. So I really love that it's a very like it's a creature. This world building, it's alive, it's growing, it's changing, and I enjoy working on it very very much. When people ask, it really really helps. Absolutely. Fame. Hai fame? Yarna, hai fame? He's just looking at me. It's 20 minutes until she has to eat. But yeah, she will probably be here meowing until I give her her food. Okay, I kind of like this design. I like the spikes because they remind me of the ones on the iguanas. So that could be something interesting. I feel that these maybe doesn't give that the right idea for the main city, but this could be another settlement. I have this person in my comments who always takes a specific point from my video and makes this TTRPG style storyline. Wow, it's a freaking magical. That's so cool. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, I love when people comment, and it's really nice to see like what part like stick with them, like what impressed them the most, or what like piqued their curiosity. It's so nice, because sometimes maybe it's a very like small detail that you consider small, but like for them suddenly like they want to know more, and I always feel like compelled to then write more about it, and maybe like do a video about it one day to, you know, to satisfy their curiosity. Oh my. Wow! Oh, big stretch. I love when she looks at me, and she has her mouth slightly open, and I know she's about to yawn. It's so crazy. Then she looks like straight at me while she's yawning, and her face deforms. I really need a cat cam. Okay, this one is cool. I think this one is a little bit closer to the idea of the city, maybe having these like palace here and then smaller buildings. And maybe we could even have a sort of a road. Still need to figure out exactly how to design this, but this concept is it's pretty useful. How does one draw a mountain on a map? I'm struggling hard. Oof, yeah. From what I could see on other maps, like you either like go very, very simple, just a few triangles, maybe of different sizes. You could also like do it a little bit more fancy and do a kind of like actual profile of a mountain. Maybe you put like a some snow on it. Sometimes another thing that I saw is maybe like the actual profile of a mountain, but also it has like a double peak, and again maybe you put some snow there, or you do like two versions, and one is without the snow, so maybe it's like a lower mountains, and then you just maybe you copy and paste the same one. Maybe you do another version where there's just a small hill. And a map is very... I personally love the old-timey maps where it was there just as an indication. It doesn't have to be like precise. So think about also the map for the Lord of the Rings, which I actually have the mouse mat, the desk mat here. So I'm looking at it right now, and there the mountains are basically like these, and they all have like different shapes, and then they have a little bit of shading with some lines. Very simple like this. There is this other creator who takes the suggestions of their commenters and creates creatures from his world. It's all goblins. Oh, David Great Holderman is the goblin guy. Nice. I think I know him. Let me just check it out if I'm subscribed. Also, I'm going to subscribe to to Nana's channel. I'm trying to make it like you did on the finished map, because that one looks so cool. Oh, thank you. Furiously taking notes. Oh yes, I'm subscribed, of course. It sounded familiar. I'm just behind with the latest videos. I think, yeah, the latest 3, I haven't seen them. I need to remedy that. Also, they're not very long, so they are easy to just binge watch. I love your style, Nina. Also, like your profile picture, I love that. Okay, I have a new videos to check out. Nice. I love how you make those simple little dots and it shows so much that there is already an established civilization. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a nice trick to, you know, just put down the suggestion of a window or a door, because you can always go back and make it look all proper after. But, you know, for a concept in which I'm just establishing the general shapes and the general idea, this is more than enough. As much as I love like very detailed and finished concepts, I feel that I'm getting a little bit tired, especially when it comes to like a concept art for, you know, movies, especially video games. Movies, not so much. Maybe movies like the ones that they tell you that it's concept art and it's absolutely not concept art, and it's been done after the movie was done. So yeah, I'm a little bit tired of that type of quotes concept art, where it's like basically everything is 3D and everything has detail, and you don't even know where to look because everything is so hyper polished and hyper realistic, and it's your brain is melting. And yeah, I used to like love that, and when I used to study concept art, I was you know, trying to imitate that. But after years of also like working as a concept artist, I now, yeah, I appreciate so much more the quick sketches, the flat colors on like a character concept where the line art is so good, and then you just need some you know, some flat colors, no huge rendering of any kind. I don't know, I really like it. I personally enjoy it so much more. I think I was basically a little bit fed up with that style of, and again, quotes, concept art. I realize I'm actually not subscribed to too many artists, except that they make hands-on tutorials. Alba, on the other hand, knows everyone and subscribes to all of them, but didn't remember their names. Absolutely, that's me. That's me. I'm like, oh, cool, subscribe. Then if you show me one of their art pieces, I will say, yes, I know them. You ask me their name, I'm like, no idea, but I know them. I saw that. Like zero memory for names. Like, I saw that concept, I saw that illustration. I can even tell you where I was when I saw that, but I cannot tell you who made it. If you guys want to see an amazing concept art book that has a whole comic inside of it, look at the the Dragon Age of Elgard. Yes, that was my my present for, I think it wasn't last year, it was the year before, for Christmas. I love that art book so much. And the one for Inquisition, I have both. They are both so good. So good. If you want to see more about the art, the comic style art, the art director for Dragon Age Veilguard has a YouTube channel and has a world building project. He's called Matt Rhodes. And I'm going to send it to you here on chat. And you can see the process for his pieces. He's so good. And again, amazing line art, amazing design. And then when it comes to coloring, he uses a lot of like just the flat colors. He loves the gradients for the light. He never, especially with his own projects, he never does anything like super rendered. And I appreciate that. I really love it. Yeah, those art books are so good because there's also like a ton of prop concepts which sometimes they don't include in art books, and I love designing props, so I always appreciate when they show the props because they are such an important part of a video game. Like you interact with the objects all the time. Yeah, Dead Gods, it's so good. So good, and I love seeing the process. I love hearing his thoughts and his thought process for every piece. It's so good. I mean, you gotta get done somewhere. If you spend too much time on only one thing, it can get really heavy work sometime. Yeah. Props don't get the attention they deserve. Exactly. Like I'm happy to see like the the characters and a ton of environments, or even those like very mood research pieces, but I want to see the props. He reminds me a bit of Tim McBurney. Yes, the drawing codex. Yeah, they have a very like similar vibe. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, actually, it's 5. Oh, I have. As usual, I haven't saved this file. I've been working on it like la 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 la, with the 0 cares in the world, and just vibing. This could have ended in tragedy. Okay. The little meows in the background. Okay. We are saved. The file is saved. Amazing. Please save, I know. I always forget. When I create a new file, like an empty one for the live streams, I always forget. Oh well. I am going to take a small break, guys, so I can grab a little bit more water to drink. I can feed my cat, because otherwise she will be crying for hours and hours. And yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. See you in a bit. I'm back. Have my water. My cat is happy now. Everything's good. And now I would really love to do another concept. Maybe we could have the main body of the city at the center here. Maybe it's like a small bay. Something like this. Just take those. They distract me a little bit. Maybe we have a few of the buildings here. Imagine that they will appreciate being near the beach, and the rest of the city could be over here. Maybe there's like an open area here. They need to, I don't know, maybe there's a market or some place for maybe like ceremonies. mean, there are actually merchants. So a place for a market. It's a good idea. It is so epic. It appears so quickly. Oh, thank you. I'm really like trying to remember what Cryptic said. Cryptic said about the fact that their main city is really like a sort of like a King's Landing. So I'm trying to convey that idea. So I think like a city in like a bay. It's perfect. So like a lot of these sketching is really like going with the flow. See what the lines suggest. It's the type of sketching and line art that I'm most comfortable with, especially at the beginning where I don't have a clear idea yet. That's also why I love the the basic round brush. Some transparency so you can decide if you want to make some part darker and some lighter. Could even imagine that maybe this room over here is up here. There's an opening and this part kind of looks like one of their helmets. The reference looks like the chamber of the painted table in Dragonstone. Ooh, check that out. I don't think I remember. Oh yeah, now I remember. I remember something. Yeah. I need to like how do you say, like go through the art book for Game of Thrones again. It's been sitting on my bookshelves for too long. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a lot like that. Yeah, this has the perfect vibe because it's like carved on the side of the mountain, so it's perfect. The art book of Game of Thrones, I have. Let me see how it's called. Yeah, it's the one that's called like The Art of Game of Thrones by, and it's that like very big volume. Again, another present. Actually, no, that one I bought myself, and my friends gifted me many years ago the costumes, the book about the costumes of Game of Thrones, and there are these like two massive volumes. They are so heavy, and the one with the art and the concepts is actually so good because it shows really well the type of concept art that you will do in a VFX setting, like in working for a series or movies, which is really fast paced. So the concepts that are shown there, they show really well how they use photo bashing to convey the ideas, and they even use like very grainy photos, and they are very blurry, but it gives the idea, and that's the important thing, because these guys needed to probably make like 50 images in 2 days, so the speed was the main thing there. And I love that because in other art books, also for video games, they do a lot of editing and they make images specifically for the art book, and they tell you like, oh yeah, sure, this was one of the concepts that the people did while we were working on the game, and it's absolutely not. And they spend like weeks and weeks on basically illustrations, and they tell you, oh yeah, this is a concept. No, it's not, it's an illustration, and like the 7 people worked on it for 3 weeks. Please tell the truth. So I really appreciate that book because it really shows how like artistically ugly some of the concepts are, but they are useful things in production. They don't have to be beautiful. There is time, and there is a time and a place for like beautiful images, and it's not when you're doing concepts. So I absolutely appreciate that. I did. Yes, you need it. It's so good, and it's like a massive volume. It's so good. I want to rewatch it because I was watching House of the Dragon, and the armor is so good. Yeah, I haven't watched House of the Dragon. I want to watch it. Yo, Goblin! It's the Stinky Alba. It's me! Hello, welcome. Keep the beauty in the game, not in the concept art. Yeah, concept art is okay to look ugly. Absolutely. Because, I mean, you're doing concepts. You're... basically, what you're doing is trying different things and rule out the ones that don't work. So why spending a lot of time making it beautiful? Like, it needs to be readable so someone else can... like the piece that I'm working on right now, of course, it will need a little bit more work, but not a ton of it, especially if it's the beginning of like working on this thing. Then if you need to build it and make it for a game, of course, it will need a few more detailed concepts, but for like a general establishing concept of the area, a little bit more work and it will be good enough. Because something like this, you will probably need to deliver at least maybe like 6 variations, maybe in a day, maybe a little bit more. So you really need to keep them simple. That's why a lot of concept artists use also 3D, because it can really help to speed up the process, and you can use a 3D base and then sketch on top. That's really nice. I don't really appreciate when the 3D part goes so far that then there's nothing of like 2D, then I don't know. It's cool, but it takes a lot of time. So it's not useful anymore. It's great if you're doing like a marketing image and you use a lot of 3D, so you know it turns out really, really cool, and maybe the it needs to be very realistic, so the 3D helps. But yeah, I don't know. It's just my preference. I don't really like when they use a lot of 3D and there's nothing like drawn. Oh, I just got home from uni. I'm so tired. Ah. But last day, oh, nice. You made it. I like to make 3D models to use in Clip Studio, quite nice. Yeah, I love to make some like very basic models in Blender, especially when I'm working on, for example, I did a few concepts for the village and the city of one specific area for my project, and I did the basic shapes in 3D, and it was such a great help to then sketch on top and get creative after, but having that base that has precise and perfect perspective and the perfect basic shapes, it's so good. Actually, I will probably use it again because I was designing and starting to do the concepts for one of the tribes of druids for my project, the tribe of stone, and they also have cities that are carved into the mountains. And I think I will probably do some kind of base in 3D because it was proving a little bit difficult to do it how like I imagined, and just doing it by sketching, it was getting a little bit messy. And I think when I'm done with the concepts for this collab, I will probably go back to designing for the Tribe of Stone because I would love to make a video about them, since I already made a video about the Tribe of the Roots, the Tribe of Feathers, so they are next. It wasn't a full day, I just had to hold a presentation as part of my course to get my grade nice, but it was at 4 p.m. and it took so long. Oh no, I hate when they when you have like something and it's like in the afternoon and it feels like that small thing took all day long. It was a 30-minute presentation. Ooh, nice. I hear kids screaming. I'm just gonna close the window because they are bothering me. Okay, done. Okay, I kind of like this, how this city is turning out. I especially like the peak here, because it really looks like one of their helmets a little bit. They have this like pointy shape. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't saved the reference board, so let me do just that. Save, there you go. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so we can have the city develops over here. Maybe there's some like bigger entrances in the side of the rock, and then maybe there's some stairs or some kind of way to go up. Maybe there's a smaller, like a tower here. Could be like a watchtower. Oh, thank you for the reminder, Miraculous. Yeah, we have a Discord. Actually, let me just pop the link in chat. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it's free to join if you want to, and it's a great place to share your art, your project, and just general good vibes, and share ideas. And yeah, it's fun place. Yay! Thank you, Lotus. Let me know if the link works, and if it doesn't, I can send you another one. You haven't done my art challenge I proposed yet, you butt. You're so right, Goblin. Yeah, I haven't done any other art challenge lately I've been like so busy with other things that I want to dedicate the challenge the attention it deserves. Oh no, I will let Yarnum know so she will knock down something. No! Works great. Nice! No, Goblin, no! I think I might wait after the summer for the art challenge because it's going to be a little bit busy. I'm trying to make as many products for my Etsy shop as possible, so then when maybe like September and October arrives, when maybe I will have a few more sales, I am ready and I have a bigger catalog. Summer is annoying to concentrate in anyway. Oh yes, we finally have some cooler days, and it started like 3 days ago or something. Like I had a jumper, not a jumper, I had a hoodie on this morning. So good, so great. Would recommend. It was so hard to work when it was like 30 degrees. But yeah, I promise. I'm so sorry, Goblin. I didn't organize the challenge, but I will very, very soon. Because I know some of you guys are more into writing, and I think it's a great idea to do a more like writing focused challenge. Since the last one, and well, the very first one was a drawing challenge. You could throw a little bit of writing in there, but yeah, I think it's a good idea to have it planned for after the summer. No worries, it's fine. No, it's not fine. Okay, I have like half an hour left. Thinking of having some fun with some colors. I'm going to take inspiration from this picture for the colors of the rock and also the water. I really love this color. Okay. Now the sky. Let's pick a very like standard blue sky. Actually going to, yeah, there you go. Give it a general base color. Wait. Yeah, let's keep things in separate layers so it's easier. Sometimes I'm tempted to paint everything on the same layer, especially if it's like a quick thing, but it's always a good practice to keep things separated. Okay, now I'm gonna try, see if I can recreate that color. Oh, I shall take care of my dinner though. I have not eaten it yet, and it's almost 7 p.m. No! Yes, you have to eat, nourish yourself, enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you, Goblin. Thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, enjoy your dinner and have some rest. You deserve it. And yeah, hope to see you in the next one if you're around. I don't draw or paint like coastal scenes often, so this is a nice change. It also gives me the opportunity to practice and understand how to paint these kind of scenes. Okay, now to focus a little bit on the rock itself. Also, like here, I was imagining a sandy beach, so yeah. Okay, now I want to visit this place. And then some of these gray would be nice. This darker color. I think I want some vegetation here on this area. Maybe not like trees or anything like that, but I'm imagining some bushes or some grass. Yeah, I think that will work. And here. Okay. Yeah, let's do linear burn for the liner so we can see it. Yeah, it's cool for like a starting concept. It's nice. I went a little bit further than what I was thinking, but I don't mind it. I think it's a good starting concept. thank you, Nina. I'm so glad that you like it. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Quite happy with it. I think it really gives that island, tropical island vibe, but also with the a little bit of mystery. Like, what is this place? Who lives there? Gonna go hop off stream some myself too. Nice, Lotus. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping me company. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you're around for the next stream on Thursday, I'll be happy to see you here. Otherwise, you have a nice week. It's so crazy how much shadows and lights just enhances the vibe so much. Yeah, it's something that is. It's quite like a quake to add a little bit of that extra flair, extra thing with just a couple of layers with the shadows and the light. So good. Love the way the clouds look. Thank you. I really love the this kind of like a string cloud. I think they are very useful to add some dynamism to the image. Especially love how the water turned out, because I really wanted this color. It's maybe a little bit unrealistic, but I really love the vibe of these two images, and I wanted to do a mix of the two. And I think it works. Oh, need to turn off the shadows for a little bit. Okay, I'm suddenly so hungry. I think it's because I ate lunch at like 12. I was starving. So it's usually I eat lunch at 1 p.m. So yeah, of course it's 6. Usually I'm starting to feel hungry at 7. Makes sense. But I don't know why, but I always have like, instead of feeling the hunger rise, like you start to feel a little bit hungry, and then if you wait, of course you will start feeling it more and more. For me, it's always like from 0 to 100. Like, I'm fine, I'm doing fine, I'm not feeling anything, and then suddenly, like, okay, I need to eat everything. every everything that is like edible that we have in the house. I need that. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I really like how this looks, and it's giving me also ideas for other concepts. I really want to make a concept where we can see maybe some of the buildings from like a closer point of view. But yeah, as I said, this is a very good start. Let me save, and I'm just gonna rename some of these layers. So we have the first sketch here, the second one, which I still like, and I think it will be really cool to see this one colored as well. And this one, which I think is the one that comes closer to the description that Cryptic gave me. So really satisfied. Yeah, nice. I think I will probably work on these concepts on Thursday again. And if Cryptic sends me a few more references, and I'm gonna probably ask him for some extra information, I will do the actual like building concept on Thursday. So then I have the next week to maybe like keep working on this one offline, and during the live stream next week I would really love to go back to the Tribe of Stone. I have ideas, and I really want to make also other characters and establish their style, like even their clothing a little bit more. So I'm looking forward to that, but for now I'm having fun with these environments. As some of you know, I really love doing environments, so I was looking forward to this. Thank you, Nina. Thank you so much. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here and probably go have some dinner. So then in the evening I might work a little bit more on the sticker designs that I'm doing for the shop, and I came up with other ideas for other like a medieval silly medieval style images, and I cannot wait to show you. So yeah, thank you so much guys for keeping me company today. I really appreciate you being here. I always appreciate chatting with you. And yeah, I hope you will be able to join me for the next one. Otherwise, you know, I have a ton of videos on my YouTube channel. I have vlogs, I have the lore videos, I have the past live streams. So yeah, there's plenty to browse. Thank you so much again. Have a good one, and yeah, see you around. Cheers! Also leave a like on the stream. That really helps. Cheers guys, have a good one. Goodbye.